essentially, the app you install will be able to do anything on
With
your
your phone.
Yeah, it can steal
Show
anything.
Oh, that's my husband's email address. So he knew my number, he knew your number, he knew daddy's email address, which is, so I don't know.
I think it might be likely, I don't know, he got that from some sort of shady source, like, I don't know,
The
dark
web.
Yeah, yeah.
Hai semuanya, apa kabar? Ini ada Matt, mumpung lagi nggak sibuk kita bikin video. Last night we had something bizarre happen.
Yeah, we got messaged by someone who is posing as someone affiliated with our ISP, Internet Service Provider.
I think we can say the
Yeah.
name, no? Yeah. So maybe Malaysian friends will be familiar with this. So Matt has been getting called a few times, right?
Yeah, it started a few months ago, but there was a sharp uptick in the last few weeks.
Yeah, and so far you have been ignoring them. We will just mention the company name. It's from Digi, or at least somebody who pretended to be Digi staff, sales representative. But the other day I was talking to your dad about our Digi subscription. So it's expiring and we will need to renew our contract and that kind of thing. And then you got another call from Digi. So you just showed me the picture, the profile picture was really Digi. So I didn't even
it looked legitimate.
Yeah, I didn't even think much. I just said, okay, I'll pick it up because usually they would speak in Malay, so I will understand it well, like most of it, yeah. So I picked it up. In Hungary, sometimes it happened that the telephone provider would call us to offer better package than what we had at the moment.
Oh.
So I thought, okay, who knows, we will get better package than what we have with cheaper price. And then, they spoke. It's a guy. He spoke in Malay, very good and polite and grammatically correct language. So, ma'am, I am offering you 3 months of fee waiver.
I
Do you
don't
know what fee waiver is?
Is it like a specific package offered by Digi, or?
So normally we will have to pay monthly for our bill, for our telephone bill and internet, right? But they offered for 3 months, we don't need to pay. We won't need to pay starting from November, December and January.
If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
But it's possible, sometimes they give package, sometimes they give 50% off, sometimes they give like bigger
100%
data.
off as well?
Not 100%.
Like for 3 months.
Well, yeah. So I was surprised. Oh, really? Because I was just talking to Daddy the other day about this. So it's possible that we can get better package, cheaper price and such thing. We just need to talk to them.
Oh, okay.
What is it? The neighbor is.
Oh, creaking.
That's
the chair.
Oh, the chair. Oh, that's fun.
I thought I was hearing like someone's ringtone or something.
The downside of living in an apartment, sometimes we hear the neighbor doing stuff. Yeah, it's creaking from your chair. It's fine. Yeah. So I picked it up and he started to tell me about I will get fee waiver for 3 months and then I will need to start to pay the monthly bill again only from February. Sounded good and it made sense to me. Because in Hungary, we received something like that. So I started to say, yeah, of course. And then he asked, okay, just to confirm, what is your number? So, I don't know how to use your phone because you locked it, right?
Yeah.
So while I was talking to him, and then it got locked, so I couldn't open. Can you please check your number? I don't know the number because this is my son's phone. Oh, where is your son? Oh, he's in the bathroom taking a shower. Luckily you were in the shower, so I had to talk to him on the phone. So I started to have an idea. But why are you asking me the number? Because if you're calling me on this number, you're supposed to know my number, right? Oh, it's just to confirm whether you really have this number. He said so. Oh, but I don't know how to unlock the phone, sorry. Okay, then Let's try another phone number. Do you know your phone number? He asked me about my phone number. I was like, why are you asking for my phone number? It's a bit suspicious, right? I mean, if he's a scammer, he wouldn't know my phone number.
And he didn't. He needed you to tell him.
Yes, I thought so. But then he asked, I have this number listed on my data. But it's my number, you know, I'm mad. It's my own number. So, okay, this is legit from Digi.
There's an explanation to this, but I think we should put that in later in the video.
Yeah, so I was surprised. Okay, this is legit, this is from Digi. And then he said, okay, then I will send a message to your own number, not your son's number. Can you please reply? He clearly said reply. Because probably he didn't speak English.
I think what he meant was reply.
Reply, which is weird because in Malaysia, most people would speak English. Even if it's just basic, they would know.
Mom, did you also pay attention to the country code at the beginning of the phone number?
Well, no, because he just gave it to me and there was Digi profile picture, right? I just picked it up. But as we converse, I started to test him whether this is real or not. So, okay, did you send it to the right number? Then I said in English, my number is 0 blah blah blah. Then, I mean, it's very simple. It's just numbers in English. And he started to say, oh, can you please say it in Malay? Which is strange because most Malaysians would know English. Then I got a bit suspicious. What? Oh, okay. Then I said it in Malay. Then he really sent the message which says, okay, I will show the message. This one.
20,000? I believe that could possibly be like a phone number that's reserved by the government for like services, like for example.
Yes, services, yes. So what I mean is that it's not a random person's number.
Yeah, it says RM0, you have requested to purchase Garena Shells vouchers and pay via Digi. 130 ringgit will be charged. Wait a minute, I've heard that name before.
What?
Garena.
Yeah, what is that?
I think that's a mobile game.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand what is Garena blah 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 shells voucher, but you will charge me 130 ringgits. And then he said, no, you won't be charged. I will pay the money. But the message clearly says, I will be charged 130 ringgits. So he started to say, no. And he started to explain things, but it didn't make sense to me. You just have to reply, and you don't need to pay. And wait, how can you guarantee that I won't need to pay? So he said, it will be free for 3 months and you will need to pay in February. Okay, so then how much will I pay in February? Because currently we have to pay like, I don't know, certain amount of money every month. But I don't know the amount because Daddy is dealing with all those. So I don't want to pay like, for example, currently we are paying, I'm just saying a random number because I don't know the exact number, right? So, for example, currently we are paying 70 ringgits. And then after February, I will have to pay 130 ringgits per month. It's not a good deal for me, right? And he started to make explanation which didn't make sense. Then I started to...
What was his explanation?
I didn't really understand, which is weird. So I started to question whether this person is really Malaysian or not. I don't know. So...
Well, I know the country code here in Malaysia is +60.
I mean, I was talking on the phone. I didn't check his... Yeah, you know, I was just suspecting him. I got scared. Alright, so I understand you are giving me discount, free waiver for 3 months. It's free of charge. I don't need to pay. But honestly, I'm scared. There are so many scams around. So can we please stop here? I will talk to my husband and I can proceed with this.
Well, yeah, I think around this point I was also involved.
You were here, and then you were telling me scam. That's what you were saying. But I just wanted to hear the explanation first. So yeah, it was very suspicious. But
because it is.
It is, right? So let me talk to my husband first. I told him like many times. He kept pressuring me. you just have to reply only once. Reply, only reply, no charges. Yes, so just let me quit here. If necessary, I will go to your office tomorrow. I even told him that. I mean, if it's legit, of course the staff in the office will be able to explain to me. Then and he said, okay. You can talk to your husband first, but I will send you a receipt from WhatsApp to show that I'm legit. I'm not scamming you. That's what he said. Then I said just okay. I mean, if it's on WhatsApp, I can ask you as my tech support.
Yeah, and
Or
I remember what happened beyond this point.
Yeah.
The point is, he sent that file. The file name was receipt invoice. But did you actually open it?
No.
Oh, phew. Because what I want to get across, this file wasn't actually like a PDF or some other document. It was an APK file.
So yeah, the file looks like this. So just for everybody who's watching.
Yeah.
So APK, what is that?
I believe that stands for Android package, something like that. Basically, when you open an APK file, it'll request to install an app onto your phone. And
Without your permission? Well, with your permission,
Yeah.
because if you open,
then-
that means you give permission.
Yeah, but I think most phones will also have like a simple installer pop-up that says something along the lines of, would you like to install this app? And then you're given a yes or no prompt where if you respond with yes, it'll install.
Then what will happen? Our battery is flat, so please be quick.
Essentially, the app you install will be able to do anything on
With
your
your
phone.
phone.
Yeah, it can steal
Show
anything, any info from your phone.
Your bank account and
Yes,
stuff. And
it'll-
you can do anything behind you. You can take your money.
Well, for that, you'd also need to grant explicit permission, but yeah, that's usually the intention of these kinds of files. It's like scammers will send you these APK files, unwitting users will install them, and then they will basically be hacked.
Yes.
Yeah, if you receive an APK file, be skeptical.
Yeah, so
Do a
just
bit
don't
more
open
research.
it, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, just to be safe, don't open it. I didn't dare to open it. I just blocked the user and delete it. And then I did a little bit Google research, which is just Googling, really, just a few clicks away. And it's common. This kind of scams are common. I almost fell for it.
Yeah, and
because,
they also had access to like our phone numbers.
Yeah, so, and then they also send email to that. So actually, he asked, so this email address is registered with your account. Okay, so what's the email address? I even asked, and then he said blah blah blah. Oh, that's my husband's email address. So he knew my number, he knew your number, he knew daddy's email address, which is, so I don't know.
I think it might be likely, I don't know, he got that from some sort of shady source, like, I don't know,
The
dark
web.
Yeah.
Super scary. So our data is leaked or
Well,
something.
in this world, nothing's private anymore.
Yeah. So moral
Yeah.
of the story,
Be careful.
that's it. Yeah.
Be rootin', be tootin', and by darn be shooting. But most of all,
Yeah.
be careful out there.
Yeah, but one thing I realized in the end, okay, this was 8 p.m. So, I mean, it's not working hours, so Digi shouldn't have called me at this time. If they wanted to call, it should be within working hours.
Yeah, and I also get a lot of like voicemail messages from random numbers scattered around Southeast Asia and sometimes even the northern half too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think scammers have gotten a lot more cunning and a lot more
Yeah.
common.
Sorry, I'm worried for the battery. It's getting really, really flat, so let's just say goodbye.
Yeah.